Good morning, class. Standard 9 of Physical Educations. Today's chapter is from Section A, Sports Training and Sports-Related Injuries. And first aid. So, sports, while doing any sports, you need a basic knowledge about what is a sports, now to prepare yourself. First of all, you have to make your body proper. When you are physically unfit, we can't do any sports. So due to that, you have to learn how to get training, how to get your muscle strength, endurance, cardiovascular muscles. Regarding that, I will explain you. The principle of sports training. What is the principles? The main aim, objectives. So, intensity of the sports training, amount of effort invested in a training program, individualities, as well as your willingness also is required. Each athlete responds differently to the same training stimulus. A specificity, energy pathways, enzyme system, muscle fiber types and neuromuscular response adapt specially to different training types. Now we'll come to the progression. Overload should not increase too rapid. Need for proper rest and recovery. You cannot do suddenly exercise that will make your muscles tear, muscle cramp, muscle pull, muscle strain will happen. So overload. Training load should be increased gradually for body to adapt to avoid injury. That's why whenever the training is happen, you must go gradually, day by day. You have to increase your exercise capabilities. Adaptations. Training demands occur gradually over long periods of time. Recovery, proper rest and interval between training activities. You need a rest. No. Reversibilities. Regular training stimulus is required. Reversibility is suddenly when doing exercise, not doing so many days and again doing the exercise. The continuity should be there. No variance. Variations in training and periods of recovery is necessary. Preventing risk of injuries. Suddenly if you do after 1 month, after 1 week, we are doing exercise, suddenly will happen to injury to your muscles. To avoid this, you have to do a regular physical training is compulsory. Frequencies of doing an exercise is increased by training a greater number of times each week. Continuities. Training should be continuous process. Active participations. Athlete must participate actively for effective training. Periodizations. Training cycle usually lasts for 3 weeks. A week of low intensity recovery before next cycle. So these are the system you have to follow while doing a training. Now, sports related injuries and first aid. First we will go to Achilles tendonitis. Causes overuse of Achilles tendon. Preventions. No sudden increase in intensity of runs. Stretch daily, cross through. So you have to make, whenever they do exercise, you have to make a proper warm up. Every muscles of your body as well as your muscles to be warm up before doing any exercise. Now let me come to the matter. Training. Sports training. What is a sports training? The word training means the process of preparing for some task. This term is widely used in sports. Sports training. The term sports training denotes preparing of the sports persons for the highest level of performance. Sports training are the physical, mental, intellectual, psychological and moral preparations of an athlete or a player by means of physical exercises. Now, concept of sports training. What is the important concept of the sports training? The sports training is the process of preparation for a sports performance. It consists of 4 parts. That is, consists of 4 parts divided into 4 groups. Conditioning training. That means conditioning. You have to make a conditioning means body strength training, endurance training, flexibility training, physical preparations, training of technical preparations, training of tactics, psychological training, that is called mental preparations. Before considering the technical aspect of training, expert recommended 10 concepts as a backbone of any successful training program. There are the 10 technical events you have to follow. First one, that is define goal. What is a goal? One may have one primary goal and several minor ones. A match sport to goals and abilities. One should carefully evaluate physical, emotional and social needs and abilities. A set intermediate goals. Should have several set of goals. General goals, long range goals, session goals, that means season goals, a monthly, weekly, even daily goals. Everyone have every thought what is in our life achievements daily, day to day. Every human will think about that. Plan workout. Divide workout into 4 phases. Warm up, skills, practice, match related practice, cool down. This stuff you have to make it yourself. Get professional coaching help. If you want to go through the training, you need a specialized trainer, coach or PT master who have been specialized in that category. You have to approach them to give the proper training and get training from them. Join a club or sports organizations. Not only will enjoy working out with others, the trainee will also learn from them. So one doesn't know anything. If you see somebody is doing good exercise, they are playing very good, you can catch up from their techniques. Seeing others, you can get knowledge. Maintain your round fitness. Ideally, the off season should be used to rest and work on building strength, endurance or aerobic capacity without strain of competitions. So you have to make proper way the training. Now prevent injuries. This is important in sports. You have to get involvement to avoid injuries. Safety also is important. Normally some players don't do anything, suddenly fall, break their bones and muscles pulls. This happen. You have to take care about that also. In addition to avoiding sport-specific injuries, one should devote part of each workout in general injury preventions. Warming up, stretching and cooling down are the key steps of injury preventions. That's when you must, before you start, you must have your body warm up, then stretching your muscles and joints, then go for your preparations. Use of sports specific training. Sport specific training is the best way to develop the fine neuromuscular coordination and judgment called skill. Depending on the sport, one will also develop some cardiovascular fitness, endurance, strength and speed. Enjoy the training. While doing, you have to enjoy yourself. Some coach is saying, PT master saying, come on, shake your hands. But you don't have any interest of what is the use of doing exercise. You have to enjoy while doing exercise. You have to enjoy yourself. Then will that motivation will come to you. With more interest to continue that work. Suddenly for namesake you are doing PT master saying, come on, raise your hands and shake your hands and leg. No. You have to work with your fully cooperate in your heart. Now, objectives of importance of the sports training. What is the objectives? Is the important, the main. Builds up strength and endurance. Build motivations. Build ambitions. Builds confidence. Improves knowledge of the respective sports, increases muscle tone, facilitates good circulations, improves agility, improves flexibility, improves the rate of waste product disposal, speeds up recovery time, more resistant to injury and illness, improves concentrations, increases self-esteem. These are the main things you have to make for your sports training important. Now, principles of sports training. The principle of individualities. Each athlete responsibility differently to the same training stimulus. There are many factors that after the training response: genetic, maturity, nutrition, prior training, environment, sleep, rest, stress, illness or injury, motivation, etc. Now, principle of specificity, energy pathways, enzyme systems, muscle fiber types and neuromuscular responses adapt specially to the type of training to which they are subjected. For example, strength training has little effect on endurance. Conversely, endurance training activates aerobic pathways with little effect on speed or strength. A well-rounded training program contains a variety of elements and involves all of the major muscular groups in order to prevent imbalance and avoid injuries. Now, principle of progressions. According to this principle, overload should not be increased too rapidly. If the overload is increased too rapidly, It may result in injury or muscle damage. Exercising above the largest target zone can be dangerous. The principle of progression also make us realize the need for proper rest and recovery. The constant overload can be lead to exhaustion and injuries. Say suppose you are eating daily 3 chapatis. Suddenly, as a PT master coach telling you eat 10 chapati in the morning. It cannot. It is overload. Filling the stomach is overload. Where capacity is 3 chapati. How can you eat 10 chapati at a time? That is called overload. Same thing is training also. Same thing is happening. Now, principle of overload. The training load must be higher than the load of normal daily activities. Training load must be increased gradually, however, to allow the body to adapt to the avoid injury. Varying the type, volume and intensity of training loads allows the body an opportunity to recover and to over compassionate. Loading must be continue to increase incrementally as adopted occurs otherwise and to over compassionate. So this is the principle of overload. You cannot do overload. What is your capacity? Go with that only. Not daily you can do that. Gradually you have to increase your training program. Whichever the exercise you are doing. Today you do 5, tomorrow 10, 15. Likewise, day by day you have to increase your capacities. Now, principle of adaptations. Adaptation to the demands of training occurs gradually over long periods of time. Effect of accelerate the process may lead to injury, illness or overtraining. Many adaptive changes reverse when training is not adequate one. Now, principle of recovery. This is also important. When you are doing exercise, you have to recover your energy back. The next day you won't get up. So likewise, you have to immediately give the recovery exercise to your body. It is well known the fact that the body regenerates during rest and becomes better and stronger than before. So the training program should be conceived in such a way that there should be should be proper rest and interval between training activities. Now, principle of reversibilities. A regular training stimulus is required for adaptations to occur to be maintained without suitable and repeated bouts of training. Fitness level remain low or regress to their free training levels. Now, principle of variance. Muscular group adapt to specific training stimulus in about 3 weeks and then stagnate. Variation in training and periods of recovery are needed to continue progress loading without the risk of injury and or overtraining. A training session should be alternate between the heavy, light and moderates in order to permit recovery. The content of training program must also vary in order to prevent broaden and staleness. Now, principles of frequencies. The number of times or frequencies of doing an exercise for longer stretch of time is increased by training. The greater of times each week. Now, principle of continuity. Training should be continuous process. There should not be any breaks. There should not be a long period of inactivity. It has been observed that discontinue of training reduces the psychological capacities of sports persons. Along this, the interval between two training sessions should be maximum but not too long. Now, principle of intensity that defines the amount of effort that you should be invested in a training program or any one sessions. There must be a balance between finding enough intensity to overload the body. So you have to carry about this intensity immediately. What is body response? According that you have to do exercise. So this is the sports injury and sports training. The next chapter is the last. This is the safety in sports and last chapters. So I will give the chapter on next week. So thoroughly you can make it this notes. I can produce your question and answer. You have textbook, you find out. In case you have any doubt, you please free to ask me. I will give the explanations. Good morning class. Stay safe. Stay home.